Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Dillian Whyte does not believe Anthony Joshua, even if he gets past Parker, will face Deontay Wilder next. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chat channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. SkySports, shout out to them. Link in the description. Dillian Whyte has his big fight coming up. It'll be on HBO in America, and it'll be on SkySports in the UK. SkySports conducted a pre-Lucas Browne, Dillian Whyte interview, and this is what Dillian Whyte says. We've been chasing the big fights, and this fight automatically should take me a step closer to put me in a mandatory position, meaning the bout with Lucas Browne. People are already asking these questions, but it will definitely push the question a bit more. I know Anthony Joshua isn't going to fight Deontay Wilder next. I doubt the people are going to want to see him fight anybody next. They're going to want to see him fight someone proper, so we'll see, right? And just because they set the question up, I didn't read that portion, but you guys can definitely go to Sky Sports to read it. It says repeated verbal challenges from Whyte have been dismissed by Wilder, but the body snatcher hopes to apply more pressure to the American with an emphatic victory, right? So he's saying he could get the Wilder fight, and he'll be a mandatory. And he says, I know Joshua isn't going to fight Wilder next. So this is crazy, people. Not a good look for Team Joshua, really, because I mean, I'm looking and people are saying in my live chats that Joshua put a restraining order on Deontay Wilder. I mean, that's crazy for the heavyweight division, because these dudes can knock out the average man. And you know what I mean? You think of 240, 250, 260, even though Wilder's he's lighter than some of the other heavyweights, but he still clearly has that power and that vibranium in his right hand. But you think of these big behemoth dudes, whether they're super massive, really lean and in shape, but 6'6", 6'7", and that is not the way you want to be perceived as a heavyweight champion. Like, oh, he put out a restraining order against Deontay Wilder and won't allow him to get in the ring. And now your rival, a domestic rival that you already knocked out, he's saying, hey, I might be able to get a Wilder shot. I don't think Joshua's going to fight him next. So that's a good look for me. So even your rival doesn't believe it. Listen, I already said March 31st it goes down. I don't know what Eddie Hearn and Joshua have in plan if he gets past Parker, but we're going to wait and see. And I can't wait to see. I'll definitely be tuned in. Stay tuned to the channel and subscribe. But not a good look, because everyone knows, the world knows, that Wilder Joshua should be next if Joshua gets past his tough test. Wilder got past his in a tough fight with Luis Ortiz, and this was in the same month. Showtime picked up both fights conveniently for this reason, to build it up. So it doesn't need a bit additional build-up. Wilder doesn't need to fight Dominic Brazil or Dillian Whyte, because even if Dillian Whyte beats Lucas Browne, which we have to find out this weekend, then a mandatory is always going to be superseded or trumped by a unification for undisputed. You think they're going to hold up fucking Terrence Crawford undisputed with Julius Indongo and say, nope, Terrence Crawford, you got to fight Sergey Lipinets. You know what I mean? He's your mandatory, which is an actual situation if you do your homework. And Lipinets' team, it sounded like they were going to try to step in the way, but somehow, some way, he was able to fight after Crawford left the division, and their team fell back. I don't know all the particulars, but if Joshua Wilder, a big, massive fight, Joshua's biggest fight since the Klitschko fight, if it's to take place, then a mandatory, I don't see the sanctioning bodies forcing and ordering Deontay Wilder to instead fight a less lucrative fight. Because you have to understand, like the WBC, which Wilder holds their belt, they get cashed out. He has to pay sanctioning fees. And I talked to a fighter, I'm not going to say what organization or what sanctioning body, but I talked to a fighter and they told me how much they pay for their belt, right? And it's a lot of money that you have to pay, and we'll just leave it at that. So mandatories are always superseded by actual big money fights, especially if it's a unification. Most sanctioning bodies don't have the coup, or not even coup, that's not the right word. They just don't have it in them to say, no, we're gonna ruin this big money fight, which is also a unification for undisputed, to enforce this mandatory. They'll usually step aside. You know what I mean? A lot of these sanctioning bodies, like when Kell Brook needed extra time because Golovkin broke his orbital, you know what I mean? The IBF didn't stress it. They approved his medical suspension. Or Keith Thurman coming off a long layoff for injury. They understood, you know what I mean? They're not like, oh, nope, you got to fight your mandatory. The WBC is working with Keith Thurman, like, okay, fight someone, even if they're not in the top 10. So, walls are closing in. Let me know what you guys think. But according to Dillian Whyte, he's looking to get a shot, maybe a rematch with Joshua. Definitely wants to use his mandatory positioning if he gets past Lucas Browne to put pressure on Deontay Wilder. But nonetheless, in this interview, he doesn't think Joshua will fight Wilder next, even if he gets past Parker, which to me is not a great look. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.